Illuminati is a card game for 2 to 8 players. The second edition just came out and there was no how to play videos on it, so I decided to make my own tutorial video on the game. Alright, so setup. 1. Draw a random Illuminati card for each player. Take the character sheet that matches it. 2. Place the indicated income on each Illuminati card. 3. If there is a UFO player, that player writes down a goal from another Illuminati. The written note or goal card is hidden under the Illuminati character sheet. 4. Shuffle the entire deck. 5. Deal out 4 cards onto the uncontrolled area. If a special is drawn, reshuffle it back into the deck. 6. Each player rolls a 2d6. The highest die roll goes first. The game is ready to begin. Play continues counterclockwise until a player, or players, wins by achieving their goals. The objective of the game is to control an X amount of groups by the end of one's turn. That is, for 2 to 3 players, 13 groups, 4 players, 12 groups, 5 players, 10 groups, 6 players, 9 groups, 7 to 8 players, 8 groups. Or complete the special goal of the Illuminati, or be the last player in by eliminating the other players. The turn sequence looks like this. 1. Income. Collect income for the Illuminati card in all groups you control. 2. Draw a card. The active player draws a card from the deck. If the card is a group, read it aloud and place it in the uncontrolled area. If the card is a special, place it face down, or face up, on his Illuminati character sheet. 3. The action phase. The active player has 2 actions to spend and unlimited free actions to use, either before or after normal actions. After his 2 actions are spent, the active player must announce any other free actions he is using before he goes to the transfer money phase. The active player may also not spend any actions or free actions, pass his action phase, and gain 5 megabucks instead. 4. Transfer money phase. Part or all of the contents of 2 treasuries may be moved to the treasuries of adjacent groups. 5. Illuminati ability window. Use the ability of Gnomes of Zurich, Bermuda Triangle, etc. 6. Refreshed uncontrolled area. If the uncontrolled area has fewer than 3 groups, draw cards until there are 3 uncontrolled groups. If a special card is drawn, discard it. 7. Check for victory. If the active player, or players, have X amount of controlled groups, or obtain their Illuminati objective, they wins the game. 8. Pass turn counterclockwise to the next player. The active player is eliminated from the game if they control no groups except his Illuminati at any time after his 3rd turn. Now, the following actions can be done in the action phase, 2 per turn, in any order, as many times. Attack. That attack is either a control attack, neutralize attack, or destroy attack. Groups may only attack once per turn. Money transfer. Do it 2 times, from puppet to master, or master to puppet. Moving a group in your power structure. All of its puppets are moved with it as well. Sell a group, trade it, or give it away. This counts as an action to give it away, and 2 actions if you trade it. Players must consent with the deal, and the deal must only be with the active player. Money is only spent from an Illuminati card. This deal can also be done on another player's turn. There is also free actions, which is unlimited, and can take before, after, or between the main actions. Free actions include drop a group, by returning it to the uncontrolled area, aid an attack, use its transfer power, counts as that group's attack for the turn, and cannot be used again to make an attack. Use special cards, the timing is written on the card. Sell, trade, or give away special cards or money for something or nothing, can be done on another player's turn. Again, money is only spent from an Illuminati card. Make a bribe. Bribes can never break the game system or rules. Players may break the contracts they consent to. It is up to the player if they want to go with the other player's bribe or contract. Bribes may use special cards, money, groups, and abstract contracts. Again, money is only spent from the Illuminati card. Also, the previous 3 free actions may also be used on another player's turn, and it again acts like an interrupt of a current action. And I'll wrap up the video with an analysis of the attack sequence. Since the rules are poorly written, and do not describe each step in the sequence, I had to rewrite them. The attack sequence follows something like this. 1. Name a control, neutralize, or destroy attack. 2. Name a group you control, targeting a non-Illuminati group owned by an opponent or an uncontrolled group. You are the opposing player versus the defending player, if there is one. Player's group must have open arrows if it is a control attack. You may attack your own controlled group if attempting a destroy attack. You cannot destroy a group that has 0 or printed power, nor can a 0 power group make an attack. 3. The opposing player may prevent interference, that is forced allies, by declaring privileged. Discard 1 special card. No one can ally on either side or make a bribe, deal, trade, or offer. 4. The opposing player may transfer power from a connected, adjacent group to his group he is making the attack with. The defender cannot do this. The opposing player calculates alignment, power structure, and resistance stats to his power. The opposing player may now have a power in the negative. These stats include opposite of alignments, or the same of alignments, where the group is in the power structure of the alignment, and the resistance stat written on the group. Also, be sure to count the neutralize bonus or the destroy bonus if attempting those, such as if it's a destroy, it's power versus power, and neutralize gets a +6. 6. The opposing player may call off an attack. If so, the attack is cancelled and the player regains back his action. 7. Starting with the defending player, if there is one, then counterclockwise, left, from the opposing player, each player may abolish the privilege condition by discarding 2 special cards or by playing Deep Agent. If not, they call out Pass and move to the next player. If all players pass, move to number 8. The Secret Man card is played as a reaction by any other player, immediately. The other player affected by Secret Man can replace his discarded special card with another special card. 8. The opposing player may spend megabucks to increase his power. Money is either spent on his attacking group, his Illuminati card, or both. All money spent goes to the bank. The player may also pass. 9. The defending player may spend megabucks to increase his power. 1 megabuck spent from his defending group increases his resistance by 2, and 1 megabuck spent from his Illuminati card increases his resistance by 1, which is normal. All money spent goes to the bank. The player may also pass. 10. The ally player to the left, counterclockwise, of the opposing player may spend megabucks from his Illuminati card to a chosen side, increasing either their power or resistance. The ally player cannot do this if the attack is privileged, and must pass. All money that is spent goes to the bank. The player may also pass. 11. When all players make a pass, and if neither defending player or ally player or players spent any megabucks, the opposing player has a second chance to call off the attack. If so, the attack is cancelled, and the player regains back his action. If players spent any megabucks, the opposing player cannot call off. 12. The opposing player rolls the die, which is a 2d6. If the number is equal to or less than the target number, his own power with all added stats in megabucks, he succeeds. If not, the attack fails and the action and money is lost. If this was the group's first attack to attack this turn, and the group failed to make a successful attack, the opposing player may try and attack again with the same group, and may select a different target. 13. Follow the outcome if the attack is a success, that is, control, neutralize, or destroy attack. For a controlled attack, all megabucks on the group is split in half, rounded down, and the rest of the money goes to the bank. The opposing player may immediately transfer any or all of its megabucks of the attacking group to the group it just captured, and attach it to the attacking group. And that should be the entire rules on how to play. I want to make this quick and not delve into intricate things. I assume you have a copy of this game and are learning the rules yourself. Consider this video something to get started by. I will also say that this edition of Illuminati has one of the worst written rules I have ever read, but the game is amazing. It's something like a mix between Cosmic Encounter and Risk. Hopefully this video will get you started in the game.